This isn't making my dinner.
I feel so pretty in this look. I feel so pretty in this look. Hey guys, today I'm going to be filming this look right here with the 35S Sweet Oasis palette. I was really excited to try this. I just bought it. This is the second look I've done with it. The glitter I have on my eyes is from Lit Cosmetics. It's X-Ray in the size 4. This stuff is gorgeous. So if you guys would like to go on this journey with me to see how I got this look right here, please keep on watching. I would really appreciate it. And also, please like and subscribe to my channel for more future videos with me doing my makeup and just hanging out and talking. I'm trying to get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera. It's been really hard for me. Just bear with me on that. I promise it will get better. My crazy, funny side will come out eventually, but for now, I'm still kind of shy Danielle. Normally you ask everybody that knows me, I am not shy, but I definitely am on camera. Let's get into this video. Here we go. Hope you enjoy this tutorial. Watch it till the end. I'm gonna be doing a look today on the teal colors right here. First thing first, I'm going to prime my eye using my Tarte Shape Tape, and if you guys don't know, that's this stuff right here. Going to blend it out with my damp beauty sponge right here. I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Mini palette right here, and I'm going to pick up the color Optimist right here, and I'm just going to pop that on over the Tarte Shape Tape. You don't want too much, you just want enough to make it blend better. So literally just dip into it once and cover all that, and you're good to go. Then I'm going to take my Morphe M505 right here, and it's just a bigger blending brush, and I'm going to dip into the color Snorkel Sash right here, and I'm just going to pop that into my crease like so. Windshield wiper motions. I don't want to take it up too high because by the time I'm done putting all the colors down, it will end up being high enough. This color seemed to blend out good. These are such beautiful colors, oh my gosh. For $25, I think that's what I paid for it. I do believe this palette is worth it. Once I get that color down, I put a little bit more. I do want it to be quite pigmented. Once I get that color down, I am going to take this brush right here, M321. It's kind of like a bullet shape, more precise, and I'm going to dip into the color Saltwater Dip right here. And I'm going to use that color to blend out what we just did. Kind of like a lighter blue color, and it works great for blending this out. I'm just taking a little bit above the color we just put on. And then I'm going to go back into that same fluffy brush right here, dip back into Snorkel Sash, and add a little bit more color, because when you blend, you always lose some of that color. I always tap off my brush before I put it up to my eyes to use it. The next color I'm going to dip into, I'm going to use the brush E24 by Morphe. I'm just going to pack the next color on, which is going to be Infinity Pool right here. I'm going to just press it on right here in my outer corner, take it up and in just a little bit. I am going to wing this out a little bit. I love wing shape. And this is just a darker color. Very pretty. Next I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics number 11 brush. It's just another kind of bullet shaped tip, but it's not as pointy at the end. And I'm going to dip into Hidden Love, this color right here. And again, I'm going to put this on my outer corner to deepen it up more. I love dimension when I do my eyes. And if you start from a lighter color and go deeper, it'll give you more dimension. Then I'm going to go in with another brush to blend it all out, which is the M321. And I'm going to blend that top of that color out into the first color we went into, so it looks seamless. Now I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush from the beginning and dip into Snorkel Sash again and just blend some more, add a little bit more pigment. Now we are going to cut the crease. I'm going in with the brush M124, which is a stiff kind of flat brush, and I'm going to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion right here. I'm going to tap it all right here, and then I will use the brush to bring it up higher. And then I'm going to start just bringing it up, and I'm going to bring it up evenly with my other eye. And then I kind of look at this eye and see if it's up high enough, and then if it's not, I'll take it up a little higher. Okay, that looks really good right there. Then I'm going to go into another flat brush, but this one is clean, and it's from Urban Decay. It's from my original Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm just going to try and blend this in with the teal a little bit. So next I'm going to take the brush that I just used to cut my crease. I'm going to get a paper towel. I always have a paper towel with me when I'm doing my makeup, because if I need to wipe my brushes clean, that's what I use this for. So I'm going to wipe that brush clean, and then I'm going to dip into Coastline Cruise, which is the lighter shimmery blue, and I'm just going to start pressing it on right where we cut that crease. This is a beautiful color. I love it. Next I'm going to take my paper towel again. I'm going to clean that brush off, and I'm going to dip into Reef Dive, which is the darker shimmery blue color. And this color I'm going to add to my outer area right in here. Alright, so once I do that, I am going to take this darker color, Secret Lagoon, right here, and I'm going to use that to deepen my outer eye area right here. I'm just going to press it on there just like so. Don't want to take it up too high. And I'm going to go in with, again, the M321, and I'm going to blend right into this color so you can't really tell where it ends and where it begins. I am going to use that same brush to pick up more Infinity Pool, which is the deeper teal color, and I'm just going to go right over this, what we just put on there, to kind of deepen it up a little bit. Okay, just like that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now the fun part. We are going to get our Lit Cosmetics, my favorite. And this is the color X-Ray, and it's shimmer size number 4. So they have different size glitters that they offer. So you can get really fine glitter or you can get really big glitter. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is a chunky glitter, and it is so beautiful on the eyes. It reflects a lot, and it just looks so good. So I'm going to take my Duo Lash Glue right here, and I'm just going to paint this on over the lighter blue color, because this is what's going to make the glitter stick to our eye. And I don't want to take it too far in. I want to keep it where the light blue is. And then what I do is I'm going to take this Morphe M213, which is a really small, flat, detailed brush, and I kind of just pat it on the glitter a little bit. And what this does is it makes it sticky so that when we dip into the glitter, it sticks to the brush. And then we're just going to press it right on where we put that glue. Dip into it more. This glitter is so freaking gorgeous. I just love it. It makes every look so much better. And once you get the color payoff you want, it will stay on. And you're gonna get fallout, that's normal. I'm going to do my brows. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown, and this is the more precise, smaller one. So I start from the inside of my brows and then up and do my arch. Fill it in just like that. I don't do them too crazy, like dark. I wish I still had eyebrows, but you know, when you get older they go away. Then I take my spoolie from the other side of the brow wiz, and I just use that to kind of blend it out a little bit and make it look good. And I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I'm going to take this color right here. It's just pretty much a shimmery color that's really good for your brow bone. I'm going to take just a small brush, any brush will work. I'm going to dip into it, and I'm going to highlight under my brow just like that. And then I will take the M321 and I will blend out again just to make sure it's all blended together. next step we're going to do is we are going to tightline our lashes. What this does is this hides your fake lashes. If you look over here, you can't see the band as easy, which is really good if you want to hide them. I'm using my NYX Matte Liquid Liner in black. This is what it looks like. You could very well do a wing with this look if you wanted to. Just like that. So now I'm going to wait for that to dry because I don't want to go in and curl my lashes when that's wet. Today I'm using these lashes right here by the Boldface Makeup. I do have to cut a little bit off each end because there's a little part of the band that sticks out and I do not like that poking my eyes. So I cut that off because they're more comfortable that way. I'm going to curl my lashes. Once I get my lashes curled, I will paint my band of my lashes before I put my mascara on and let it kind of sit. So I got that curled. Before I go in with mascara, I'm going to take my Duo Lash Glue right here. I use the green kind. It's clear. I'm just going to paint that right on here, just like so. I usually dip into it twice to paint it on so I can get a good amount on there. And I do a coat of mascara. I don't want my natural lashes to show with my fake lashes on. And I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous curved brush mascara. I just use any cheap mascara that's black. I don't need anything fancy. And I do a couple coats. I make sure that they're, you know, thin layer, but you can see it on there. Then I'm going to take my Duo Lash Glue. Again, I'm going to wipe off the excess and I'm going to stick some right in this inner corner just above my lash line. That is where I have trouble with it lifting and I do not want that to happen. I want to make sure they stick. So now I'm going to grab my lashes. I use tweezers and I stick the tweezers right in the middle. I feel like I have more control that way. And then when I go to put these on, I'm going to kind of see where my outer edge is going to fall like this. And then I'm just going to set those right down in the middle. And then I'm going to take the end and I'm going to find the end of that and stick it on there. Then I'm going to go to the beginning of it and I kind of tug a little bit. And then that way you know you got it on all the way. I kind of tug and pull them and make sure that they're down in the middle right here. But as you can see, they stuck down really good. You want to wait for a little bit for the glue to get tacky before you go in and stick them on. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. And I'm going to set my brows. This will just hold your hairs in place. Sometimes my hairs right here in the middle, they tend to stick down, and so this really helps with that. So now my eyes are all done. Beautiful. Do you guys like it? I love the glitter. Like the sparkle just makes it so much better. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to prime my face. I'm using the Tarte base tape right here. Now, depending on how messy I was when I applied my eyeshadow, I might need to wash my hands before I do this, but my hands are fine right now. So I'm just going to take in and prime my face, press it into the skin, and on the forehead and my nose. My nose tends to get really dry right in here. So prepping the skin is very important when you're going in with the foundation. I always move my nose ring in too so I don't get it all dirty. So once you're all prepped, the foundation I use is the Tarte Face Tape. I just pump some out on the back of my hand like so. You don't need a lot of this stuff. This is my favorite brush to use for foundation. It's by Juvia's Place. It's the I Am Magic flat top foundation brush. It's very, very soft. So I'm just going to press it into my skin first up. I actually have foundation that I use normally that's like for the summer when I'm not so white. So I can't wait to show that to you guys this summer. I'm so excited for winter to be over. I am sick of this. Northern Michigan winters are no joke. Like it gets cold and the sun won't shine for sometimes weeks at a time. And I'm from the West Coast. I grew up mostly in Washington State and I'm super used to the sun. When I don't have the sun, it makes me feel kind of doom and gloom. We call it cabin fever. It was actually out a little bit today, but it's so freezing out right now. I don't even want to go outside. All right, once I got that all laid down, I'm gonna go into my little beauty sponge. I need to get a bigger one of these for my face because this one's just way too small. I learned this trick from another influencer where you spray your beauty sponge with Fixed Plus and then press it on over your foundation. And it makes it kind of melt into your skin, which is nice because we all want our foundation to look flawless. And this helps with that, especially around my nose area. I tend to get dry and flaky on there. Using this helps with that as well. Okay, once I get that in well, I'm gonna wipe my hand off because I got makeup all over it and I don't want to get that anywhere. So again, I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape right here, and I'm just going to use a little bit. I don't want a lot. And then I use my beauty sponge again, and I'm just going to press it out. I don't want to get too crazy with this stuff. I use my fingertip for the inner part right here by my eye. Take it up a little bit right here. And then again on the other side, the same thing. Use my finger here. For setting powder, I use two setting powders. I use the Lancome Absolute powder right here in the color Absolute Peach. And what I'll do is I'll just pour some in the cap like this. I use my Dermablend Pro right here. This was a sample I got, but I ended up really liking it, so I'm going to get more when I run out. And I'll dump some of that in there with it. And then I take this is a big fluffy kind of powder brush from BH Cosmetics, and it's number 1. It's from their holiday collection. And I just kind of mix them together. And then now we can go in with that big fluffy brush and our powder mixture and just swipe this all over the foundation we put on. The setting powder mixed with the Lancome Absolute powder. I like doing that because Lancome Absolute powder, it makes your skin look really good. It's got like a sheen to it, so it makes your skin look really glowy and flawless. But if you use it by itself, it tends to make your skin look almost too glowy. So I mix it with my regular setting powder and it gives me the perfect amount of glow. So can you guys kind of see how my skin now is very glowy all over? I don't know if my camera can pick it up. It's gorgeous in person. I love it. It ran me like $50 for this entire thing. I have not made a dent in this, and I've had it for a year now, so it's gonna last you for a long time. It's really pricey, but in my opinion it's worth it because it's gonna last you a long time. Okay, so next I'm going to set my under eyes after putting that concealer on. I use my Deluxe Crease brush from Real Techniques, and again I'm picking up Optimist out of my palette. You can use any kind of whitish powder. You can use setting powder, whatever you prefer. And I'm just gonna swipe this under here, and what this does is it prevents creasing. My eyes have little lines under here that tend to crease up after I put concealer on. I am going to go into, I think I'm going to use this darker turquoise color right here. It is called Infinity Pool. I'm going to use this brush. Actually, no, I'm not going to use that brush. Right here. It doesn't have a number. I got it out of an eye set, but it's just a flat blending brush. So I'm going to pick up that color, Infinity Pool, and I'm just going to blend it right under my eye on my lower lash line. I'm going to take my time. And that just connects everything. Like, look at how much better that looks with shadow on your under eye. And the same thing with the other side. You want to connect it to your shadow that goes right here, right in this area. I feel like I'm shaky. You guys, if any of you guys struggle with anxiety, you'll know what I mean. I get really nervous filming these eye tutorials because I'm still not used to it. It's still really weird for me, and I get nervous, and hopefully you guys can't hear it in my voice, but I do struggle with anxiety. I'm sure some of you guys can relate. It's not fun, but my hands get really shaky. They're not too shaky, but they do get shaky. I feel like it happens to most people that have anxiety. My hands don't get sweaty, but like, you can kind of hear it in my breathing. I just get kind of nervous, but I know one day it'll get easier. I'll get used to doing this. But now I'm taking that fluffy brush again, and I'm just going to kind of blend it out further underneath my eye. So I feel like makeup has been my therapy for anxiety. I did have depression for a while. Makeup is like therapy. It makes my life better. It makes me happier. It makes me feel good about myself. It's like, you know, if somebody was an artist and they like to paint a picture, this is my artistry, is doing makeup. I love it. It's relaxing, it's calming. It's like painting to me. I just love it. So now I'm going to take a flat detail brush. This is the M432, and I'm going to pick up the color Hidden Cove. This one right here, and I'm gonna stamp the brush in there, tap it off really good, and then I'm gonna stamp it right near my lash line. And I'm not gonna take it in all the way. Okay, and that just deepens it up a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in with that flat blending brush. I'm not going to put any more color on it. I'm just going to blend that darker color in with the color we first put on there. I'm trying to figure out if I should do white on my waterline, or I have this new blue color that I got. I don't think it's going to match though. It's by NYX and it's in the color Cobalt. And it's like a dark blue. I think that might look really pretty because of my sparkles. So for my waterline, I'm going to do the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. And it's 627 Cobalt. And it's like a blue color. I don't know, it might not look good, but hey, we're just going to roll with it. I probably should do white, but I want to try something different. My eyes look red. I want to get some eye drops that will make my eyes white again. I got LASIK done probably 8 years ago, and ever since then my eyes get really red. I can't drive at night. I mean, I can drive at night, but I can't see very well at night, so I try not to drive at night because it's probably dangerous. So I think for my inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go in with that lighter blue shade, Coastline Cruise, right here. I think that'd be pretty. So that's it for the palette. We're done with it. I think overall these colors that I used today performed very good. Next, I'm going to use my NYX Matte Bronzer in the shade Medium. And I'm going to put some color back into my face because I'm looking a little white. And I just pretty much use this brush right here to lay the color down, and then I'll go back in with a fluffier brush to blend it out. So I start here and I go around my hairline. I don't put too much down here, just a little bit. And then again on this side, around my hairline. I can't wait for summer. I'll be nice and tan. I am half Mexican. I tan very well, which is a blessing. And if you put too much bronzer on, you can use setting powder to tone it down. So next, I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and just blend it out. These brushes suck. I am going to pick some new ones up eventually, but for now this is all I have. I am going to put some blush on. I don't know if I should go with this color or this color. I'm thinking this color, but I got to be careful because I don't want to put too much on. I've done that before. It's really pigmented. So this is the NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte in the shade Citrine Rose. Hello. I'm busy, babe.
Okay, just double checking.
I heard the bird call.
I just didn't know if you heard me.
I did hear you.
Are you going to come up and watch commercials with me?
Yeah, I'm almost done.
Yeah, I love you.
Love you too. Bye. My boyfriend's like, are you still alive? So I'm going to take my brush. This is the BH Cosmetics number 3. And I'm just going to literally, boop. And I'm still going to tap it off because this stuff tends to be really pigmented and I don't want to look like a clown. So a little bit goes a long way. This stuff will probably last me forever. Oh my gosh, I went a little heavy over here and I didn't even dip it that much. So again, if you go a little too heavy, setting powder shall help you. I am going to use a little bit of setting powder on this side because this side's dark, this side's light, and this will just tone it down a little so it's not so dark. I hope that anybody that watches this tries it out. And you don't have to use the glitters I have. You can put any color over this. A silver glitter would be pretty. A gold glitter would be pretty. NYX has some really reasonable ones. You can order them online, get them at Ulta. For my highlight, I'm going to go in with the same one I always use, which is the Colorpop Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian. I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Holiday Collection brush number 10. It's just a pointed brush. And I'm going to put it right at the tops of my cheeks. I love to be glowy, so I use a lot of highlighter. My Cupid's bow. Accentuate the top of your lips. A little bit on the tip of my nose. Oh, well, That was not a little bit, but that's okay. And then whatever I have left, I'll just stick right above here, top of my forehead, a little bit on my chin. Just put it all over your face, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with a little glow, or a lot of glow, whichever you prefer. If it's a little, that's great. If it's a lot, that's great too. For lipstick today, I'm gonna go into the NYX. This is the color a la mode. I use this one a lot. It's just a matte. This color goes good with teal, so that's why I'm gonna use this one. Just gonna put that all over my lippy poos. So if you like gloss, you can put a gloss on over this. You can leave it the way it is. So as always, lastly on my list of makeup do's is Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This will just melt your face into your face. It'll just make it all one. So it looks like you're wearing skin and not a bunch of makeup. Here we go. Ready, ladies? The more the merrier, as I always say. Ooh, smells good. And then I will take my palette and just dry my face. Oh yeah, smells good, feels good. Alright guys, here is the finished look. What do you guys think? I hope you like it. I know I do. This was again using the 35S, and the colors that I used today performed. And please, please, please like, subscribe, share my video with your friends, share them with your mama, share them with your grandma, share them with anybody. I would just love it if you guys shared my video because it would help me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day.